At a shop in Squirrel Hill, you'll find ethically sourced, handcrafted goods from all over the world. And today we're getting a look at some of the unique items to help you shop local this holiday season and really globally too. I'm here with the general manager of 10,000 Villages, Matina Vassilaros. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so excited to be here.
And you brought some really wonderful items, but first I want to ask you a little bit more about 10,000 Villages. People might be familiar with the name, see the shop, but it started right here in our area.
Yeah, so we are a kind of local nonprofit that was started here by volunteers 25 years ago that were really passionate about fair trade. But we're also part of a bigger network with 10,000 Villages US. And yeah, we have been here for 25 years. We're still run by a board of volunteers, and we're run in the store also primarily with a bunch of volunteers. So
that's wonderful.
It's a big responsibility to take on.
And what is fair trade for people who might not be familiar with it?
Yeah, that is the kind of big question, and it can get really complicated. But for me, the best question to start with is who made this item, right?
Right.
And who picks the coffee, who's making the clothing that we wear. Whenever we see something on a shelf with like no context, it's easy to be like, it appeared from the ether and like a machine spat it out. But the truth is that people are really making most of what we still consume.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate truth is that a lot of people are trapped in kind of an exploitative and bad situation there. So fair trade kind of seeks to think of a different model where there's more transparency.
With how things are made, how they're
and where the artisans are actually earning a sustainable income from their work. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the things that you brought and that people can pop in to your shop and pick up. So what did you bring with you today?
So right now, obviously the headliners are going to be the holiday items. We are like one of the best destination, I think, for like ornaments, for handmade menorahs.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is a little peacock from Guatemala. So a lot of the beadworks you'll see from artisan groups in Guatemala. We have lots of Capiz ornaments. So these are actually made with Capiz seashell, which is a type of oyster that can be eaten, and then instead of just throwing away the waste, you can make something really beautiful from it.
Wow. Look at that. And then you brought a menorah too?
Yes, and this is handmade by a metalworking group in India. We have a lot of jewelry as well. That's probably our best seller. And I brought, everyone at the store is kind of weirdly obsessed with tagua, which is another kind of sustainable it's a nut that can actually dry into kind of like a vegetable ivory.
Look at
that. So again, really sustainable, something really beautiful, and has a really good story behind it.
And even down to cards.
Yes.
I mean, these are really great. Tell me more about these.
Yeah, these are our quilling cards. So probably one of the most attention-getting cards you can get in the mail. They are women in Vietnam that are spinning tiny pieces of paper to make really intricate and beautiful patterns.
I mean, you can really see the detail. The closer you look, the more intricate it gets.
Yeah, I've had to bring those.
It's really something. You also have some great knitted pieces and clothing. So
yeah, so we do carry clothing. Clothing is one of the big, I'm sure everyone has heard about fast fashion and trying to kind of move away from that.
Well, and textile waste. I keep seeing more and more about
it's the second biggest polluter in the world after like gas, so it's a huge one. So we do have fair trade clothing. I'm modeling something right now.
It's adorable. I told you I love the print.
This is also an example of a hand printed cotton from India. So these patterns are actually stamped on there by the artisans. They also think of the patterns. So lots of really beautiful clothes and also things to keep you warm I was freezing today, so I was like, good time to have them.
Goodness.
They're handmade, they're made by women who are earning an income, a lot of them for the first time, and they are just like so whimsical and fun as well.
Amazing. This is so cute.
Yeah.
And so when people come in, they know that they're doing right. They're helping all of these artisans.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just walking off the street and it's a store to them, and that's fine. And a lot of people have been shopping with us for 25 years since the beginning, and they're really passionate about, if you're going to spend $20 to get a gift for somebody, why not have it be something beautiful that has a beautiful story behind it, and that benefits a whole bunch of people. So
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing some of these beautiful items and the hard work that you guys are going in to support this too.
yes, I
Beautiful.
appreciate everyone that's working right now in the store while I'm off on television.
Making your debut. Well, 10,000 Villages is located along Forbes Avenue in Squirrel Hill. It's open Tuesday through Sunday. For more information, you can head to our website at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. We'll be right back after the break.